What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Logistical Styles coming at you with another video, and today we are doing a product review. Today we are reviewing this new microphone from Phenyx Pro. This is the PDP-1. It is a portable battery powered microphone. So basically it has a receiver, a small handheld receiver that you can charge up with a USB-C connection, and it has a handheld microphone that runs on some batteries as well, and that's all you need. It's kind of like a video I did a couple years ago for the Alvox Con microphone. That was very similar in concept, except this is a little bit more advanced and a lot better. So let's go ahead and open this up, and you can see what is in the box. This is how it comes. I ordered this off of Amazon. I actually bought this myself. They did not send this to me, so this is not a sponsored review in any way. This is just my opinion on this microphone. I was looking through other microphones and this came up on my feed, so I figured let me take a look at it, and it really fits what I need to do or what I need for my portable solutions. You know, I have the Mackie Thumb Goes that I use for my ceremonies and for other events that don't have electricity always available, and I wanted to have a good microphone system for that as well. Now I do use my Rode Wireless Go microphones when I need to do like a ceremony, because that they do work well under those circumstances, but I do prefer to have a solid handheld microphone without having to use this Rode Interview Go adapter or anything else. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing, and you can see what is actually in this box right here. So actually, before I jump into unboxing, let's just read out some of the features. I always like to read the manufacturer's words about their product. So this is, once, like I said, the PDP-1. It's a digital UHF series microphone. This is the single version. You can buy it actually that in a version that has two handhelds and one receiver, but I chose just to go with the single receiver. The single receiver goes for like $50, and then the dual version I believe is like $79 on Amazon. So you can go ahead. I'll put a link in the description so you can see where to buy it. It will be a Amazon affiliate link, so I will get a little compensation if you use that link. So it's a great way to support the channel if you want to do that. And while we're here, let's take a moment to say please like, subscribe, and comment on the video. That helps the channel grow, and it's great for the analytics. So the features on this box as listed are: it's a UHF adjustable frequency digital wireless microphone. It's got USB-C connectivity for convenient charging, and it's got a 200-foot range. So we'll see, you know, how well the range goes when we do a range test on this. It's got a warranty for a 12-month manufacturer warranty. They do give you contact information via email, social media, and a website. So that's always good to know that you can actually reach somebody when you need it. And it is designed for DJ applications and speech applications. So let's see what they came up with. So when you open it up, it's packaged in some black foam, some protective foam. You've got an instruction manual. It looks pretty thorough. The instruction manual is the same for both the single version and for the dual version. You get some batteries, two AA batteries, a USB-C charging cable. USB-C, that's always very handy to have. Most equipment is going that way now, so it's good to have a universal, convenient method for charging. There is a 1/4 inch to 1/4 inch, this female to male connector. So we'll see how that works out or what that's for. Then you have a 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 inch adapter. So I guess if you need to go from a bigger connector down to a smaller one, that's what that's for. Then the two main pieces. First one is, this is the receiver. It's metal. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It's nice and solid. There's one button on it, one USB port, the antenna, and two LED indicators. So we'll see what those are about. And lastly, we have the microphone itself. And also tucked deep down inside is a little foam cover. So like a little wind screen, pop screen. So that's all that is in the box. And let's take a look at how this works. I'm gonna put the box away. And so I'm assuming, okay, so the receiver right here has a 1/4" connector right here. And it is tip ring sleeve. And you connect it into here. So this is like an L adapter to allow you. So like when I would use it, I would stick it into the back of my mixer or my controller and have it out that way. The best way to have it is to have it sticking up, because you don't want to lose on your range of connectivity. When you have it down like here, it's probably in the back of your road case or being blocked off by something, so you're not getting full direct line of sight. When you have it on an L shape, you're getting that full line of sight from your microphone. So that makes sense. That's a nice thing that for them to add, because normally you would have to go on Amazon and find that piece right there. The microphone itself, the unit is pretty light. It's got a little, it's not too heavy. It's got some weight to it, but it's not heavy as the other Phenyx Pro microphone that I have. This one screws off. There's a button on the inside, and I bet you that's for changing the frequency. There's a power button, single power button on top, and a screen that will give you some information. The body is made of aluminum. The end cap right here is made of plastic. It's a black, shiny plastic, but it feels like it's well made. Let's go ahead and put some batteries in. And let's see. Screw it in. You hold down the power button, and it pops up and it displays, shows you your channel, battery strength, show signal. So yeah, it lets you know what microphone this is. This is channel A. If you had the dual ones, it would probably say channel B. Let's see. With the receiver, you've got one button, hold it down, you get a green light that shows that it's on. And when you're talking to it, the microphone, you can see that the green light flickers a little bit. That shows that it is receiving and transmitting, or it is receiving what is being transmitted. So there is a connection. Now, if you want to change your channel, because this microphone can go through 15 different channels. The US version goes through 15 different channels. I believe the European version only has like 5 channels. So make sure you order from the right version of Amazon so you get the right version of the microphone. You don't want to be in Europe with this microphone made for the US or North America. But let's see. If you press the button, yeah, so if you just press the button, it will cycle up through the different channels. I'm going up there. I'm on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's see. When I am changing the channel, the green light flashes a little bit. So you can tell that you are, I gotta get that right angle. You see it flash. You can tell that it's changing channels. So now I'm back to channel 1. But if you're ever out and about and you're at an event and you're having some problems, you can always, just change the channel if you know that you have good new batteries. First thing, you would change your batteries and then change your channel if you have trouble. But what we're going to do is I'm going to cut over to some field testing. We can see what it's like outside, what kind of range we get. And I also want to kind of compare it to this microphone right here. This is the microphone that comes with the Phenyx Pro PTU-71. This is the one that I've used for a few months, it's been okay with me. I've had some learning curves with it, having to learn how to make sure I have the right fresh batteries. But when it does work, it works well. I've had some events where I had some dropouts, some issues, but it's a decent enough mic. This mic I think was 150. This mic was 50. So there's definitely a matter of you get what you pay for, but we're going to see the difference. This one has a lot more weight to it. It's heavier than this one, but we'll do a sound test and we'll do some ranging test and we'll see which one we like, or whether or not we're going to keep it. So let's get into that. All right, so here what we're going to do. I'm going to try to get as much of a sound test or range test as I can without the cars driving back and forth, because I live on a busy street, so it does get a little noisy. But in between quiet portions of the time, I will do some recording. So here we are right here. I've got both mics hooked up to the Mackie Bump Go, and they're on channel 1 and channel 2. They're both set at equal volumes. This is the PTM or the PTU-71, and this right here is the PTP-1. What I'm gonna do is do an A/B comparison at 50, 100, 125, 150, and 160 feet. And I'll be using my little measuring stick, so I'll be pretty accurate. So let's go. Let's go to the 50-foot mark. So far it's pretty good. This is using the PTU-71. And right now we are at the 50-foot mark. And I'll switch it over to the PTP. All right, and this is with the PTP-1. And on both mics, I want to note I'm not using the windscreen. So let's go up to 100 feet. So far, everything seems to be working well. We are now approaching the 100-foot mark right here. This is 100 feet using the PTU-71. This is 100 feet using the PTP-1. You'll notice that the PTP-1 is a little bit louder and a little bit brighter than the PTU. Let's go up to 125 feet. All right, here we are at 125, using both mics at the same time, using just the PTP, using just the PTU, 125 feet. Here we are at 150 feet, using the PTP, and 150 feet using the PTU. Here we are at 166 feet, using the PTP, 160 feet using the PTU. Using both microphones. So far, no dropouts from either microphone. Okay, so now we're back into the studio, and I'm going to close out the video with some of my thoughts and actually using the PDP-1 microphone. You'll notice that I kept calling it in the range test outside. I kept calling it PTP. I kept getting it confused because the other mic is a PTU. This is a PDP. So the naming is a little, takes a little bit to get used to, but this is what it sounds like. I've got it hooked up directly to the recording device right now. And I think it's a really good mic. I'm very happy with it. It's definitely worth the money. For $50, this is a no-brainer. I think every DJ should have one of these in their bag as a backup or an emergency microphone, or your karaoke microphone, or your speeches microphone, where people are sometimes going to be kind of rough with your equipment. You know, they do the mic drops and all that other stuff. So something that you can afford to replace, or you can have peace of mind knowing you're still going to get decent quality audio. So I definitely do like this, and I like it a lot more than the Alvox Con microphone that I had reviewed previously, mainly because it's a lot more durable. The range is consistent. I don't have any dropouts. I don't even have that other microphone anymore because the antenna on the receiver broke off. It was so fragile. One of the problems I had with it as well was the on-off button kept accidentally getting turned on when I was traveling with it in the bag. So I get to the gig and have like very little battery strength left. So I had a problem with that. But this one right here, this PDP, it has a very robust build. and I don't feel like I'm going to have a lot of trouble with it. I think they really put some thought into the design of the microphone. Now, when I compare it to the mic that comes with the PDU-71, this mic is a lot heavier. I did weigh it out, and this mic weighs in at 14.6 ounces, where this one, the PDP, weighs in at 9.4 ounces. And to put that into context, the Shure SM8 wireless mic, it weighs in at 11.2 ounces, so right there in the middle, a little on the light end towards the PDP. But either way, with the extra weight for the the PTU, it still is a very nice solid feel to it. When I was listening and doing the testing outside, one thing I did notice is that this mic, the PDP, it has a brighter sound to it. It has, your highs are a little bit more pronounced. You can hear those a little bit better. The other mic, the PTU, it sounds a little bit more muffled, or yeah, I guess muffled might be the word for it. You really couldn't hear it too much in the range test video coming from the speaker, but I did hear it. I did notice it. And I also had to crank up the gain knob on the receiver of the PTU, and I had to crank up the volume of the channel that microphone was on in order to match the output coming from this microphone here. This was just very simple to use. Plug it in. They matched up. They were easy to switch channels, and I definitely recommend this. I gotta go ahead and put my stamp of approval on this one. I haven't had any issues. I spent a couple of hours out there in the yard. Even though you saw a short clip, I was doing a lot of testing within my yard today to see how it would work, and I didn't get any dropouts. And actually, I didn't get any dropouts from this one either, so I was happy with that. I did have a couple of events I did where the quality wasn't just great. I did have some dropouts, but I'm going to chalk that up to not having brand new batteries. So I'm going to look into getting some decent quality rechargeable batteries, because I don't want to have to keep buying AA batteries. It's not great for the environment, and it's not great for my pocket. So we'll find some good rechargeable ones. I'll do some testing on that and maybe do a video review on those. So I just wanted to wrap this up. I hope this was a thorough review of these two products. The PDP and also the PTU. Not so much too in depth on the PTU, just a little comparison, but I hope it really does help anybody looking for something that can get them through. Everybody doesn't need a $500 or $1,000 microphone system. Sometimes you just need a mic that can get the job done and still do it well. And I think this is it. I think I made a good purchase. I don't have any buyer's remorse on this. So please keep watching. Like I said earlier, keep checking out the channel, subscribe, ring the bell so you can get notifications. I'm going to try to do some more lives, but as soon as I started trying to do Friday live sessions, that's when my work schedule changed. So we'll try to do some more lives. It's great to, converse with y'all, interact with you on a live basis. But until next time, it's your boy Logistical Styles, and I am out. Peace.